Hello Virgo, this is your July forecast. Mars, planet that rules energy and passion, is direct now. You'll be relieved to know. So this means that any projects, anything you've been working on can begin to start moving forward. Some of you have probably felt as though things have been going in reverse. Well, now you'll see that direct motion is really going to begin to happen slowly. It's not going to happen quickly and in a big whoosh, but it's gradually building up, and you'll start to feel as though you're more in alignment than you have been for quite a long time. So this month you've got a lot of focus initially on this 11th house. So Virgos, you're going to be looking at your friendships, the circles of people that you mix with. There may be some people that you really love, you enjoy being with, and others where you're ready for maybe some new beginnings, some new opportunities to meet some new people. Because that's definitely on the cards for you this month, Virgo, with a new moon happening for you on the 4th of the month, joining the Sun, Venus and Mercury in that 11th house. So this could bring some lovely new friends into your life. It could bring you into new groups of people where you feel very much at home. And it's like spring cleaning everything to do with your friendships and your relationships. And this would include your online connections as well, because this 11th house is very much the Aquarian house and would rule our worldwide connections that most of us are beginning to have now. It's also shining a light for you on your dreams and your wishes. What are you hoping for? What new beginnings would you like for yourself? Because really your birthday is not very far off, is it? So starting to look at this year so far and the things that you're happy with, and also look at now at what it is you're hoping for. What are your hopes and dreams and wishes for yourself? And also maybe for the wider world and the wider community that we're living in, because there's so many changes and so many upheavals that so many of us are experiencing, that in fact we're all tuning into it together. So this can be a time where it's important to connect with some like-minded people, some people where you feel as though you're on a real wavelength and you can really exchange ideas and inspire one another. That's what these aspects are really about. On the 13th of the month, we've got Venus coming into your 12th house, and on the 14th, Mercury joining Venus. So this now is a focus very much on the internal you. You've had time now being social and external friends and people. Now it's a time for quiet reflection. Important to take some time out every day just to really meditate, or whatever it is that you do to become peaceful. Maybe go into nature, maybe swim, maybe cook or garden, doesn't really matter, but something that takes you into that quieter mode. Because from that quietness, if you like, this is the fertile soil that looks very quiet, as though there's nothing going on in it, often if you just look on the outside. But underneath it is teeming with life and insects and all kinds of energies that's going on underneath. So it's about going underneath and looking inside more deeply. You can often resolve issues, problems from the past. Could even be an old love relationship from the past that may well come back into your life at this time. And on the 19th of the month, we've got a full moon happening here in Capricorn, happening here in this 5th house, joining Pluto in Capricorn as well. So full moon in the 5th house. Well, this could be some news about a child or a young person. It's also maybe a project or something you've been working on, actually completing, ending. You may have a decision, yes, I am now going to start my own business. I'm really going to do something. I've got something I feel is very valuable, and I'm going to do it. It's also shining a light possibly on a romance. Can you bring more romance into your life? Sometimes Virgos, you do get focused on work, don't you? Work, 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 because you need to feel valuable and useful. But this is also asking you now to bring some romance, some pleasure into your life. And if there isn't enough pleasure, then chances are this full moon might show you, might highlight it. And you might say to yourself, goodness, I really do need to focus on more joy in my life and really find the joy, because sometimes Virgos, you do get a little serious. So this is, although it's a serious moon in Capricorn, it's getting serious about having more fun. So don't make that a job as well, but just notice the things that give you joy and do more of them. And on the 23rd of the month, we've got the Sun coming into this 12th house, and so really, again, shining a light on maybe puzzles of the past. Yes, you get an insight in those quiet times, and also wonderful for writing or journaling and for noting down your dreams. You may get some very prophetic, important information coming from your dream state. So this could be really helpful for you as you prepare for your birthday time, when it's a time of renewal. So this is going deep and maybe releasing things from your past to make space for some new beginnings that will begin next month. Have a wonderful July.